Inspiration. I can say that inspiration can become a biggest factor in creating or drawing a character. It could take any forms. Like, you could either be inspired by people, life scenarios, animals, plants, and even music. I remember listening to a simple song from YouTube. Quite an old one for sure, but it soon became my favorite. It also became the biggest inspiration to my most favorite character that I have drawn. Hello, I am Artemy, just Artemy, and today, may I introduce you to the Sandman.
Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Summer 2021. It was at the early days of summer when I first discovered the Mr. Sandman by the Chordettes. I think I first found it as that one TikTok trends of cats clapping their paws together, and I get interested by the tune and its title. After searching it on YouTube, I soon fell in love with it and saved it on my offline playlist. I occasionally listen to it. Then one day, the internet disappeared. As expected from myself, I already got bored and I just decided to put Mr. Sandman on repeat and listen to it endlessly as I play Gacha Life. I remember scrolling through the Gacha Life character presets, and upon scrolling through the club dreams, I was like, where's the Sandman? Where is the Sandman? Since the Sandman has a great association with dreams, and when I realized that they're not there, I decided to be like, okay, I'll create my own Sandman then. I soon spent the next few minutes playing gacha on what the Sandman were as a character, and when I'm finished, I look at them and thought, I'm definitely doing this because, goddamn, I just love them. Just look at the colors and their outfit. It's so beautiful. So about the design, I wanted the Sandman character to look welcoming, warm, and approachable to everyone. I sometimes use the Rise of the Guardians Sandman as a reference because let's be honest, this guy looks like a cinnamon roll. With the warm colors and the round but small figure, they look very adorable. And I can see that many children would not hesitate to approach him. I could have gone with a more ethereal look, but I guess I prioritized the approachable and maybe whimsical look of Sandman. Moving on, I drew my Sandman character with a round face cut cause I thought it was cute back then. And the same can be said for the fluffy hair, because I once believed that fluffy hair is the cutest thing. And it doesn't help that every time I look at this character's hair, I would always be reminded of fluffy ships because of how it looks like it. Maybe that's why I drew the Sandman with many ships. Because I keep remembering that myth of counting ships, I guess. About their outfit, I only wanted a fun look, and the outfit with suspenders was the only option I could think of at that time. I might have thought people wearing suspenders are cool, and the Sandman is cool, right? Right? Well, anyways, I think the entire color scheme is inspired by Space Knight's animation of Mr. Sandman. I like that animation because it's quite funny. Well, it's the characters that looks funny. Well, I love the yellow and dark blue theme of the animation. You know, I'm like, the outfit is also quite inspired, I guess. The top hat was quite inspired from that one Sandman character of Space Knight's animation. And I also want to say that I think it complements each other. I also like the added details to the outfit because after drawing it, I may have found it plain when I added the colors. But if I were to choose what's my favorite part of the Sandman's outfit, I would immediately choose the cape, cause why wouldn't I? I love the various dots and airbrushes that they have added to it, which gives a glowing and sparkly effect instead of what I intended to be a sandy cape. I don't know why. Why did I went for a sandy cape? Well, does this Sandman have a background story? No. But do I have a description for them? Yes. So here it goes. The Sandman is an ancient divine being that is an embodiment of their own creation, dreams. They were able to create it. With the help of a one-of-a-kind sand. And they were often described as a quiet but a well-mannered being who usually kept to themselves. But when it comes to the weak and vulnerable, they're quite scary and protective. The Sandman Eaters spent their time roaming around the mortal realm to help people sleep, staying in their personal area of the dream realm to weave dreams, or venturing the dream realm and getting the chance to see the wonders or horrors of the person's imagination when asleep. So yes, that is how I see them. An old being that checks on many dreams, either it will be from a child, teen, or adult. The idea of them dealing with the weird shit of dreams they say is quite funny. Just imagine the Sandman sipping tea as they watch the unfolding chaos in a 13-year-old's dream and thinking, yes, this is normal. Very normal for children. I believe this is what children do nowadays. And because of that idea, I wanted to make a comic about this because there's so many possibilities of the weird things happening when people dream. And sometimes it's quite nice to see how a dream will function. Well, and how the Sandman will handle the situations they found themselves in. I'm not sure if I could do it right, but I still want to draw a scenario of an uncomfortable Sandman in a dancing hormonal guy's dream. Just think of what kind of horrors you'll see there.